Hello. Let me just... Um, um, is it live? Hello? I'm scared. How can I edit this? I'm gonna edit the thumbnail. Okay. Edit that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Why didn't it edit? Damn. Why does it have that on it? Oh, that's what that means. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna play last game of the season. Because I don't know. Let's see what this guy has.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon.
But don't lose.
Moments away, it'll be Albuquerque going up against Albuquerque. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson.
Hold on, there's hope.
Grant Hill. We've also got Al Force bringing us reports.
$45 wins. I have 67.
Here we go.
Okay.
And here's Albuquerque now.
Oh.
Doncic with it. There's the three. Oh,
no.
He's 0 for 1 to start.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. I'm sure
lagging.
About shooting against him next time.
Pass to Clingan. And he goes in for the dunk.
And at his size, Clingan is always an above-the-rim threat.
And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A.
Why am I lagging?
Offensively, it took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Now here's Robinson.
Dude, this guy is not sticky.
And stolen by Covington.
What?
For three, Clingan.
Oh, hell no.
Rebound by Duncan. On offense, here's Albuquerque. Here's Robinson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
David Robinson.
And he's good on the second. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Jones. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Albuquerque foul. James Jones. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Screen by James. Here's Duncan. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to James. 5 on the clock.
The defensive versatility Covington provides is huge. He's able to guard multiple positions with his length and speed.
Jones from
They're
outside.
looking the other way.
Counted
But do I have a
from
point?
distance.
Oh my God, you're kidding.
Jones has got 5 points.
David
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
First team foul.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. They set the pick.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Pass to Covington.
So crazy. Why
Back
is he
to
jumping?
Jones. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Run.
On offense, here's Albuquerque. 6-point game. Here's Duncan. Here in the first, just under
Stay on the
2.5
three.
so far.
That works.
Leonard.
Okay.
Uses the glass to drop it in.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
And again, it's Albuquerque from deep.
He just makes it look so easy on offense.
Dude, oh my
Who takes
God.
pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
I just won like before
To the
this.
left wing. Inside. Rogers' shot is off. And here's Albuquerque now. They trail by 7. Screen by Robinson. A nice shot by Duncan.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Klingon. It's Covington on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Jones with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up. Jones' shot is good.
What?
He has 7.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Doncic. No points yet. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you. Well, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that goal.
Yep, that one's good. Black's got 5 now. Just 3 on the clock. Here's Rob.
Oh yeah.
Great job.
Oh yeah.
Hitting the corner on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Albuquerque out in front. They lead by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what we've seen from Albuquerque so far, what's your take?
Down by
Simply
5.
put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Jones from outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Screen by Embiid. Here's Ginobili. Fires from deep.
Oh yeah.
At the range. Joel is good for 3.
Well, this is a big part of Embiid's game. A very good three-point shooter.
Hey, Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's
Rebound.
decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us. and the U.S. men's national team.
Screen by Embiid. On the wing, Durant. Over Covington. Durant's shot is off.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Pass to Jones. Three-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Back to Embiid. Here's Ginobili. Six to shoot. Pass to Durant. From deep. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound.
And this is exactly who...
I'm not playing this one. I'm not doing that. One more. I'm not doing that. Hell no. Again. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible.
Welcome to 2K
Skip.
Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member
my
of
God!
our team, Force.
Why? Why? Do we have a chance? I'm already like,
Here's Weber.
there goes all our chances.
And that one is hammered home.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Doncic outside. Pass to Duncan.
Somebody move.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's James.
Oh yeah.
Slam dunk by James.
Oh, stop it. That one's just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the ball.
That's a block. Bro, what?
Boy, that SGA
Tom,
dunk
the whole
was
ball.
right out of the highlight reel. Woo!
From deep, here's Doncic.
Make that help.
Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that
Oh
shot.
yeah. That's what I paid for.
We played just over a minute here in the first.
Excuse me?
They get it again. For 3, Robinson.
Excuse me?
He's off. And Carroll surveys. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Weber.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Here's Duncan. Oh,
He
nice
got
fake
off
with the
his
layup
feet.
off the mark.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And he gets the bucket.
Now you want to get
I
him
played
going
these
as soon as
guys.
possible.
God throw
Great
these
way
guys
for
my
him to
way.
start this game.
He's a guy, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Right side, Robinson. Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3.
Oh yeah.
And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
And there it is for him.
I'm not
Right
sure
there.
what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense. His elite drive.
Oh,
You have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He
Get
just draws
that
so much
outta
attention when he
here.
can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Spins. To the middle. Out to James. "16 feet out.
Oh my God.
Shot is good. James has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, some of that is just having an aggressive mindset of your LeBron James. He knows how to stick it to the defense. Go ahead, get in my skin. It won't matter.
Here's Weber.
Let's see.
That was good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Weber's got 7 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Dribble the ball.
Doncic left side. Outside Robinson. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. Drops one in from the wing. 6 points for him.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
I didn't deserve that.
And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That back's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Warriors leading by 4. After this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
This guy got 100.
Their
Booker,
offense is clicking so far.
and
Capturing
PJ,
the
Lamar
momentum here
Odom,
early
Joel
on.
Embiid.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch. Executing their game plan to perfection.
Manu.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Booker surveying the floor. Here goes Booker. And Booker with the jam.
I'll tell you, let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
And Embiid with the block.
Right there. Also, this game is just
Outside for quarter.
like that.
Here we go. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of
Make
play.
it. Oh,
Gets the
yeah.
three to fall.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Why is he jumping? KD, stop jumping.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Pass to Stojakovic.
Defense. Is that Michael Jordan?
6 on the shot clock. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Ginobili. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Well, the versatility he
Getting so
possesses
lucky.
makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Ginobili.
Okay.
And again, it's Albuquerque from deep.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Oh,
Where is my center?
throwing it down.
You can see when a guy like Devin Booker sees a lane to the rim, he's going to exploit it.
Pass to Durant. A minute 31 left to play in the second quarter. Lets it go from deep. Odom.
That's a good shot.
Embiid inside. And here's Jordan.
Just went right through my body.
Pass to Odom. start for him, sinking his first shot.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half.
What?
Ooh, stolen by Jordan. The ball's knocked loose.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh
stolen by
yeah.
Durant. Steps back. Here's Stojakovic. And
Dude, you're
Booker pulls it down.
6'11". You know how tall that is?
Pass to Odom. There's the three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
To stop the run.
He just
And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. And Booker with the jam.
Their offense is
Oh my
looking like
God.
a well-oiled machine. Getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. The Warriors up by 11. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
17.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount
Can
a
I
comeback,
make my substitutions?
one side trying to protect their lead.
Thank you.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Over Gilgeous-Alexander.
Very late.
And it's Doncic missing.
Yeah, 0 points.
Oh, Paolo off the dribble.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
I'll say this,
Shit.
Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Releases. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Front claw.
And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Albuquerque. Trailing by 10.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Robinson. Here he goes. Joel
Are you
Embiid
serious?
pulls it
Oh my god.
down. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Whoa, Embiid with the slam.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
To the paint. Pass to Duncan.
He's just a perfect defender.
To the inside. James, right side. Up and over Porter. Hits the front of the rim and out. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
And it's blocked. It's James on the wing. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes. Pointing foul. Michael Jordan. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Doncic. Hits wide right, hits off the rim. Up top, Avdia. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And he just
purple.
driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just
purple.
never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Here's Doncic. And there's the
Doing
rejection.
normal. Literally just put the ball in the basket.
Doncic outside. It's stolen by Leonard. For three. The shot off that time.
Who's hurt now? My guy.
Doncic outside. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. He can't hit that time.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking.
This guy.
And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys.
Not my dude.
I'd like to see this.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And it's good. 2 points. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Golden State Warriors. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now Gilgeous-Alexander.
Get me out of my misery.
Outside for
How am I
Booker.
supposed to stick all that movement?
No good from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
Cross is over. Doncic.
Okay.
And the layup is good.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Inside.
You got two dudes there, Tim Duncan and Kawhi Leonard.
Excellent way
What
to
the hell?
add the lead.
Yeah, especially
is
when
not
it's your
doing that.
one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to
you
the
pass the
defense,
damn
guys.
ball?
Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Duncan.
Oh yeah.
Deficit trimmed to single digits.
Hold on.
For a big man, his stroke
We're fighting
is
back.
just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Down low. Pass to Weber. Shot clock at 6. Nice move. Here's how
When
good
can that boy dribble like that?
Well, there's the shot clock
Okay.
violation. So
I'm sitting up.
turn it over.
Ball goes to the away team.
Go, go, go.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Doncic with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. defending.
Everyone's here. Oh, it do matter.
Contact. They call the foul. and
It did not matter.
It's the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
We have a fighting chance. Any man with 2 hands, it's a fighting
Outside
chance.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. To the paint.
Get that.
Robinson with a
Yes,
steal.
yes, yes.
Fast break. Here we go.
Oh, no.
Tipped it.
Oh, yeah, LeBron.
On the break. And guys,
Oh my
what do you
God.
think about the hustle stats for Albuquerque?
We have a chance.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active
more stop.
hands and feet. And it's come
One
up
more stop.
big a few times for them.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers.
Who's that on? Woo!
Opportunities at the points.
Oh, Wait, I'm getting excited.
They battled so hard all night.
I'm ready.
Screen by Robinson.
Hey, pass
Pass
it.
to Leonard.
You're tired as hell.
Here's Duncan. 4 on the clock.
To me?
The jumper from the wing off target. It's a 4-point ball game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. There's a screen. They still need this. And they
Yes.
force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Dude, I should have subbed. These dudes are tired
On
as
offense,
hell.
here's Albuquerque. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Robinson. Leonard outside.
That was a crazy pass.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You can see the kind of
Just make all of
shadow
these.
Kawhi Leonard plays where this guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
Oh,
Break as his
no.
second attempt is no good at the line.
And by missing
Want
that
this
free
matchup.
throw, now a
I like
three
this.
could even the score. Not ideal.
And there's the screen.
Wow, you gotta switch.
Outside
I
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, rejected
Doncic says not now and not here. That is a tremendous defensive play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Dude, that boy cannot fly like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a slam.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big time clutch delivery.
From deep, here's Doncic.
The rebound.
And again, it's Albuquerque missing. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Oh, well.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good. And it's a 7-point game.
He doesn't waste a chance to pad their lead and spend some
Why am I
solid
getting
free throw
double teamed
shooting.
right now?
This goes to LeBron.
It's stolen by James. Robinson for 3. And so they get the victory here.
It is what it is.
Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation
folks.
of the NBA.
I don't got it no more. Holy shit. Whatever. That sucked. Goodbye.